Okay, let's go straight to the point and I'll do the blah blah later. Au pair in Australia versus USA.
I wish that you were here with me tonight. See, I've traveled all around the world now, and I've seen so many beautiful girls now. But somehow, no one ever comes close to you. You know I've been to many different places.
To be an au pair in USA, you need to go through an agency because you cannot go in USA without it, because it's illegal. In Australia, it's different because when you go in Australia, you go with a working holiday visa. You don't need to go through an agency. I found my family on Facebook. But you can find your family on Au Pair World or even on Great Au Pair. Oh, and there are a lot of Facebook groups. Some people feel more comfortable going with an agency, so if you want you can go with an agency, but seriously, you don't really need to go with an agency. I think going with an agency, it's good when you're au pairing for the first time, but not if you're a repeat au pair. The thing is, when you go in USA with an agency, the family is paying for your travel ticket, but when you go in Australia, they don't pay it. You have to pay for your travel ticket. What? So that's one additional reason why I think it's not worth it to go with an agency in Australia. It's my personal point of view, and I know au pairs in Australia that went with an agency, and just because they felt better and more confident. Okay, my sentence. Okay, whatever. They just felt better to go with an agency. I think I said it earlier, but no, I didn't. In USA, you have the visa G1, the G1 visa. So it's like an internship visa. You cannot work, you cannot do anything. Yeah. In Australia, you go with the working holiday visa, so you can do whatever you want. You don't have to be an au pair necessarily. You can start to be an au pair, and then maybe, I don't know, 3 months later you can find a job and have your own apartment. Okay, it's more like you're gonna have roommates, because it's pretty expensive in Australia, especially in Sydney and Melbourne. The thing with the visa is that they give it to you quickly. You have it quickly. I had mine in 1 hour. The second thing is yeah, okay, whatever. In USA, you need to stay for a year, at least a year, and then you can extend with the same family or with a different one.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And in Australia, it doesn't matter. You can find a family for 3 months or even 6 months, but most of the times it's 6 months. Then, or if you want, you can stay for a year. It depends. You need to figure it out with the host family. If you want to stay 2 years, you can, but you need to do the farm. So the farm, you need to work in the farm for 3 months, and then they're gonna give you a second visa.
The way we were being treated was inhumane.
I cannot tell you that much because I didn't do it. I came back after a year. So yeah, you need to check. Maybe I can check for you. I can put some link. I see. In USA, you paid, I think it was 195. That's 75 cents. No, $195.75. Yes. In Australia, you need to negotiate it with your host family. For example, you can pay $200 or I knew girls they were paid $500, but they were working a lot, maybe 40 hours or something. And I know that compared to USA, more you work and more you're gonna earn money. In USA, it doesn't matter if you work 10 hours or 45 hours, you're gonna be paid the same amount. USA, as you know, I think most of you can travel a lot. You can go to LA, East Coast, West Coast. In Australia, I didn't travel that much. I went to the Gold Coast, and they're selling it like it's the Australian Miami, which is not at all. But this is my personal point of view. But the views in Australia are just amazing. It's beautiful. But I kind of felt that everything was similar. I didn't go to Melbourne, but everyone told me that it was kind of different. But in general, I would say, and other people told me too, Australia is kind of similar everywhere. But the good thing is you have Asia pretty close to Australia, you have New Zealand, so you can go there and travel. It's not that expensive. USA, I think you can work during the weekend. You can work until 45 hours. But in Australia, most of the time, au pairs don't work during the weekend. Most of their weekends are free. Depends. Once again, this is something that you negotiate with your host family. Personally, I was working maybe 2 or 3 hours per day, and only during the afternoon. But I'll give you more details in the next video, so that's why I don't want to say much. In the USA, I remember I went with 1,000 euros. You don't need that much. I think even with not that much money, you can still travel and do many things. In Australia, if you want to go there, if you want to have your visa, you need to have at least $3,500. But can I tell you something? Most of the time, they don't check. They don't check. In Canada they do, but in Australia they don't. So this is what I heard. I had the money. No, seriously, I had it. In USA, from 18 to 26 years, you can apply as an au pair. In Australia, since the visa it's until 30, I would say 30. USA is so different from Australia. It's amazing in both ways, but I would say in USA it's more like dramatic. You just have a dramatic life, just like in TV shows and movies.
It's about to be a girl fight.
And people are just like in movies. Seriously, American people are just like that. And in Australia, it's more like a lifetime movie, I would say. It's really chill and they are so laid back. So it was a quick video. I hope you liked it. Don't hesitate to ask me questions if you need more information. I would be happy to help you. Let me know. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Don't forget please to subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos about au pairs and travelers and everything else. Just yeah. So let me know. Have a good day and see you soon.